I can give you guys a notebook that's 40 pages long, or I can give you 6, 7, 8 pages a day and teach you exactly what you need to know. I would rather help you have success faster than slower. And the more content I try to give you, the more content you have to go through to get to the success piece, the more I'm wasting your time and the less successful you're going to be, because instead of making $1 million in a year, you're going to make $1 million over 40 years, and then you're not going to have the kind of success you want. Success requires speed, and that's what we're doing. So in your modules, that's what you're going to do, and you're going to do it over and over and over again. We have retreats where we have people come and we work through this so that they are done by the time we're done with that retreat. They've got it all. They've got it all laid out, and some of it recorded even, so that they can get kind of used to the recording piece. And after day 1, they launch. They launch their course. They launch their marketing for their book. This is what we do. So what I want you to do is think about a book. For those of you who are writing a book, you do the exact same thing at the beginning. You're going to write it out word for word, but not yet. First, you're going to follow the outline strategy I just taught you, the one that we talked about before, but I went into a little more detail right now. You're going to follow that strategy and write out all the bullet points before you try to write a word. In the meantime, every time you have a thought about your book or a thought about your course, remember I taught you in your notes section on your phone to add a little dash mark and just keep going. And the reason, well, we don't have time for that right now. This is some stuff that we do at our retreat. So about how to organize that. So what you're going to do is you're writing the thoughts down all the time. So and you need to pick a day that you're going to write your course or and your course, it can be in one day. Your course you're going to write in one day, because you're not going to write it out verbatim. And so it's ready to launch in one day. Okay. And I want you to pick the day that you are going to do that. In fact, the course, I'll sit with somebody for an hour. We're done with their course. We're done. And now we're ready to record, and we just need to work on the marketing and the funnel and get all of that together. Okay. So, I want you to, for the book, you write out all of the outline. And then let's say your book is about bulking up and, losing weight, and it's the same topic, but this time it's your book. Your book, you're going to have the outline. You still have all the same steps, and all those steps are the chapters of your book. And now within the chapters, so one of the chapters is about myths. The myths around losing weight and bulking up. And then you're going to say the exact same things, except you're going to write it out word for word. Although, this is what you're going to do. There are two, you can do it on Word. Let's say you did it on Word, or you did it on Google Docs or whatever. You can do it wherever you want, and you're typing it up. But I don't want you to type it. I want you to speak it in. And some of you are going to go, oh, good, because I'm not a very good typer or typist. But some of you are going to go, oh, no, I'm horrible at that. I'm going to type it. Do not type it. I am an excellent typist. I don't even know what it's called. I am excellent at that, and I am extremely fast. I started typing mine because I didn't want to do the audio. And I do audio all the time, but it's just harder when, I know exactly what I want to say, and I write it, I type it up, I'm like, not that word, and it's a little bit different, and I do that, okay? But let me tell you what happened. I forced myself to do the audio because I know it's faster, and I knew that I would get better at it, and I would perfect the process. Because when I speak, I'm going to speak, and I'm going to say things, and I'm going to be, sometimes I might get off on a tangent, and sometimes I'll start telling a story. I'll say, you guys, and then I'll stop myself in the middle of a sentence, and I'll go on, and then I'll start to say something to you guys. You guys, you can do, and I'll say, okay, let me tell you a story, and I'll stop in the middle. And in a book, I don't want it to be like that. So I thought, okay, this is harder. But let me tell you what happened. By the end of the first chapter, it was so much easier to do it on audio, and it was so much faster. There's no way I can type as fast as I talk as I fast. There is no way.